And now Donald Trump wants to jazz things up by injecting a little showbiz. He says,
I'm really rich. I'll show you that in a second. And by the way, I'm not even saying that in a braggadocio. That's the kind of mindset, that's the kind of thinking you need for this country.
And Trump said that before he hit the ball, he said, I'm the best golfer of all the rich people. And he swung and hit a hole of one. After Trump hits the ball 300 yards, after he hits the drive, he turns to you tell him you saw it. You tell him Trump's strong. You tell him Trump can hit the ball 300. And then at the end of the round, there's some guy walking around and he says, see that guy? See, that's the richest man in Italy. And he calls the guy over.
Hi, Hillary Banks.
hey, Hillary.
You know, you look much richer in person.
I'm telling you, these countries are calling us up, kissing my ass. They are dying to make a deal. Please, sir, make a deal. I'll do anything. I'll do anything, sir.
I was the entertainment correspondent for NBC.
And he was the cash cow.
He was the cash cow. He was pulling 20 million viewers a week or something, so I'm with him 2-3 times a week.
You had to kiss his ass.
I mean, you sort of meet them where they are. Or you can interrupt him, and then you know how volatile he is, right? So he'd be like, I hate Billy Bush. He's done. Moving on. Entertainment Tonight only. Forget Billy Bush. And then I have to explain why I lost the Trump, the big fish.
I have such respect for women. I cherish women.
You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals.
You brag that you have sexually assaulted women. Do you understand that?
No, I didn't say that at all. I don't think you understood what was said. I said if you're famous and rich or whatever I said, but I said if you're a star, you are, and I said, women let you. I didn't say you grab. I said women let. You know, you didn't use that word, but if you look, women let you. Now.
That's what the man said. You heard what he said. He said that. You heard what the man said. He said that. That's what he...
Oh, you were, the guy in the bus with the president when he said those nasty things about grabbing. But it is weird that he kept his job and you lost yours.
Make America great again. America will always rise to every challenge and overcome every danger. I was saved by God to make America great again.
The president seems to have anointed himself today.
President Trump talked about himself in biblical terms, at one point looking to the sky as he praised his handling of the economy as godlike.
I am the chosen one. Somebody had to do it. So I'm taking on China. I'm taking on China on trade.
The bull market or the bear market?
Oh, well, you see, if you wanted to ask about them, I have experts for the bear market, for instance. We have...
Ted, well, thank you. Being a bear myself, that is one of the first things we bears are taught in the caves. If I recall, a bear market is where prices are going down for a long period of time. Thank you.
That sounds like a rather nasty market indeed. What about a bull market, Kermit?
Well, the bull market, by contrast, is the market where the stocks are generally going up.
So one would wish, I suppose, for a bull market to drive the bears out.
No, we don't want that. We never want that.
China, I said the other day, and I said, somebody said, well, what would you do? What can you do? So easy. I drop a 25% tax on China. And I said to somebody that it's really the messenger. The messenger is important. I could have one man say, we're going to tax you 25%. And I could say another, listen, you motherfuckers, we're going to tax you 25%. Now, you've said the same exact thing.
America is the #1 economy on earth with all the cards. We will not have that forever. It's time to squeeze Chinese heads into the wall now.
Well,
I'm
hold
not
on
talking
a
about
second,
tariffs
Kevin.
on
Well,
60
I hear you, but hold on.
President also signaling he's willing to strike a deal that would make China, in his words, very happy.
To cut the tariffs on Chinese goods sometime in the next few weeks, whether he gets a deal with China or not. It's a big switch for a leader who insisted just a few weeks ago that his tariff policies will never change.
And that's the end.